DRE students, Panthers, good day to you all, artists, parents, entire DRE family. Welcome again to my art studio. This is Mr. Coughlin, the art teacher at Dr. Orlando Espinosa. As you can see, I'm in front of my portrait work, and of course, today is the day. Today is the day because starting today, students will be able to turn in their assignments into an assignment folder that I created here on Edmodo, and I will be, of course, very much looking forward to some wonderful submissions. So let's just go over what we've done so far. Initially, I drew in the outline, silhouette, so to speak, of my subject. Then I drew in some lines of symmetry, including the line of symmetry through the eyes, horizontal and a vertical line of symmetry, an area where the bottom of the nose and the mouth goes, and then I began to draw in some of the features inclusive of the hair, the neckline, the garment, which he's wearing a shirt with a collar on it, and from there I proceeded to add in some of the features of the face, including the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and I have gotten this far so far. There'll be a little bit more that I'm going to talk here very momentarily to with the 4th and 5th graders. At this point, however, when this video posts, 2nd and 3rd grade is allowed to turn in their portfolios with what they have so far. Now remember, it is, as I mentioned in several videos, one post with the student's name, the grade number, grade level, the section, if you know it. For example, this is just Miss Gonzalez. I made this student's name up, so to let you know. The student's student number and the 4 photos. This information does not need it to be submitted, but when you turn it in, you must have this information along with your 4 photos, okay, with your 4 photos, so that you are assured to have credit. If you're not certain how to do that, in the folder section that I created here for portraits, just turn it in on the main wall. It will be a little bit more complex for me to grade, but I'll do my best to do that, and we'll all work together on this, and somehow we'll be just fine. Which I should mention that I hope your family is fine, and that you stay fine, and we all see one another again. Now, 4th and 5th graders, listen closely. Initially, I asked you to ask your subject to sit next to a lighting source, so that one side of their face, like mine, is in shadow and the other side is in light, so you can see the kind of like the shape of their head. 4th and 5th graders, you will be required to draw in the shadowing on one side and the light on the other side. You don't actually draw the light, you just draw the shadow, and the rest will appear as light. In addition to that, 4th and 5th graders, requests of your model, or just ask them what is like their favorite place to be. They might say it's a park in an area, a certain city in a certain country, perhaps a beach, Miami Beach, you know, something of that nature, and then draw it in the background so that they're at their favorite place. That would look really charming for them. I know that some students have drawn like 4 or 5 different drawings of the same portrait. They didn't request that. This is only one drawing where you draw once, one step, take a photo of it, you draw the next step, take the next photo, draw the next step, take another photo, and do the last step and take a photo, so you can see your progression. That's what we're looking for. So if you have made more than one drawing, you might want to reconsider drawing your portrait in the format that I'm clarifying here, and have clarified since the beginning, to know that you are just making one drawing, building on the steps, and taking photograph between this, or after you complete each step, excuse me. You will receive credit for this after this video post. Today is the 15th April. So let's be real generous here. We'll give students one more week to finish this work up and submit it. So April 22nd, art class is normally between 12:30 and 3:30, so we'll call it April 22nd at 3:30 is the last day to submit your assignment, either on the main board if you can't find out how to put it in the art assignment folder, which I prefer you to put it in, or on the main board. If you're not sure, just do your best to get it in, but be certain you have the information there. Instructions have been posted in other videos. As I mentioned, I just showed you that drawing. You can see it in other areas, on other places below here, where some of the previous videos are posted and you can follow along. So be imaginative and be creative, 4th and 5th graders, when you draw in your background. That's the creative and fun part. There'll be some really interesting assignments coming up here in the near future, and I think you're going to find that the projects that we're going to be doing after this particular portraiture project is completed are really creative and really interesting, and I hope you had a lot of fun doing this. Perhaps you got to talk with your mom and dad or whoever your subject was when you did this, and maybe they gave you a little bit of hand or a bit of advice along the way. That's fine. That's what we all need. As you see, I drew in my model's clothing, his attire here. I have a little bit more to do there and some other small things, and then I will be, as mentioned, finishing up and completing it. So the message today is very straightforward and clear. When you see this video post, you are allowed to submit your assignment, provided you feel like it's finished and it's complete and it's ready to go. It will be one submission. Let's just do it one last time. One submission of 4 photos with this information. You don't need this information, and once you do that, you of course will receive credit. I have some notes here. I just want to check to make sure that everybody's getting everything correct. Yes, I think that I mentioned everything that I need to mention. This, as you see, is my nearly completed work. I'm proud of it. The subject really is enjoying it so far. When I draw in the background, it will be complete, and then of course I will be able to give it to the subject, and they will be really enjoying that. I think they're going to be hanging it on their wall in their home someplace, so that's going to be really nice. So all right, students, listen, follow the instructions, of course. Let me move out of the way for you here. Follow the instructions, of course. Be creative with your background, be imaginative, and look forward to some really creative projects here after we complete this project. Once again, today is April 15th. You will have 1 week. That will be April 22nd at 3:30 in the afternoon to submit this portrait project. See if you can get it into the assignment folder. If so, you will get full credit. If you, by the way, have submitted something already and you have said like a quote like "I'm done" or something like that, you perhaps want to reconsider submitting it properly with the way that I have suggested or the way that I have demonstrated here, so you can receive really great credit for your really great work. So for those who have drawn 4 different drawings on 4 different things, or 5 different drawings, or have said that you're done or something of that nature, remember you have this one opportunity, which I think you should enjoy, to finish up your work the proper way and get the best credit, because I would like to see everybody get really great credit and really great grades, because we have some very talented artists at Dr. Orlando Espinosa. I know that because I see them each day when we are at school. I'm looking forward to seeing them again. There are some really wonderfully talented artists. You know that, I know that. You've perhaps seen some of their artwork here already posted, and we will see more artwork posted here in the future because there's going to be some very creative, very interesting projects coming up. So good luck to all you Panther artists and families. Take care and enjoy your work, and we'll talk to you very soon.